Alright, what's up YouTube? MCool40 here. We are here with
Nathan.
Mr. Sally.
Yeah. Sure.
He just went undefeated at locals playing Dragon Wink. So, maybe we do his profile here so you guys can see that the deck is still rogue.
Still rogue, huh?
I remember. But you have a structure deck coming. Well, you have structure deck support coming in a main set, and Boral Dragon nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, Boral Dragon and Dragoonity stuff is pretty good.
Yeah, extenders.
Deck's still pretty good.
I know you've spent like 80 weeks testing this.
Yeah, it's only like a year, something like that.
Yeah. So with the loss of Buster Whelp, it was real sad. My friend was crying.
Crying.
Guys, check out our friends at tradingcardbid.com down below. Enter MCool40 at checkout. Save on your purchase. And our friends over at Yu-Gi-Oh! Black Market as well. Enter MCool40 over there and save on your purchase. So this deck is still pretty basic shenanigans. We still have triple copies of the little black baby metal dragon. You basically just make Striker Dragon with this, and then you search for the remedy, right?
Yeah. Another cool thing you can do is later on you can summon it back with Pisty.
Yeah.
And then when you link it away again, you get the vanilla, and then when you make Saryuja, you get an extra card to shuffle back.
So isn't it once per turn?
No.
What?
So it lets you dig deeper with your Saryuja.
Huh. Alright. And of course we have the first main target of things that we want to search for. We know how good this card actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the errata, by the way, Konami. Did us all a huge favor. Alright, how you liking triple copies of this?
So the deck now you have to play all gas. You can't sit here and stumble around with like a bunch of combo pieces. You have to be able to play off of one card in your hand.
Yeah.
And the rest of it has to be all extenders that'll just blare through everything. So at least having this or the other card, we're playing 45, so seeing one or the other is still pretty good. And even when you draw this, even when you draw the black metal dragon,
yeah,
you can still summon this out of your hand with that, and then use this to go into the Chaos Dragon play.
Okay. So
just options.
I only like in 2 Noctivision.
So again, we have to play all gas, and cards in your hand have to be playable at like any given point in time. Like say if you get Nibiru or something, you have to be able to continue playing. Now this is really good in your opening hand, but I don't want to see multiples of it. It's really good because it blocks Striker on the way in, and it blocks Romulus on the way out. And it can be summoned back with something like Rocket Synchron. But I don't think 3 is making it on the list yet.
I think a lot of people went down to 1, didn't they, for a little while?
Some people are down to 2 on like 40 card lists. It's definitely probably, if I was playing 60 cards, I'd be playing 3 of it.
So you say you need a lot of gas. You ever considered cutting this down to like 2?
I do play 2 in my my 3-axis version of this deck, but this is not the 3-axis version. This is in there because the more times you have this in your opening hand and you can play with it in it,
yeah,
you don't have to play weird stuff or go for the Dragon Ravine play. You can just leave this in your hand and then summon it with the Boot Sector launch later and be able to use something like the Needle Fiber play.
Okay, so at least it's always somewhat playable.
Yeah. It gives you more options later.
1 copy of the Rocket Recharger.
This is the only good one. The rest of them are trash.
Sir, if you're playing, this is a tuner.
If you're, no, I'm talking about the 4s. Magna Rocket and Silver Rocket, I think, are trash. But you play them in the Abomination deck, which this is not the Abomination deck. This is like Build Negates deck. So, and Rocket Synchron's really good. This actually came up super close. This by itself made a Boral Boral sword by himself just by normal summoning.
Than our other rocket friend.
Yeah. So since we don't have Linkross anymore, we have our main play involves Dragon Ravine, and so we send this to add Tracer.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
So that's our rockets. Best cards in your deck.
Yeah, they're more extenders. They're great. I wouldn't play the deck without them.
1 Brotar.
Bertar's good.
Brotar searches dragon friends.
Bertar comes back. Him on destruction is really good.
Look, it's a Romulus target.
Yeah. So this card's I just summoning this card out of your hand doesn't even feel that bad anymore. Of course, if you draw this, you normally just summon it when you summon Romulus. If you grab the Divine Lance and you have the Divine Lance, you just add the Dragon Ravine, and then you use the Divine Lance anyway. So both of them aren't really bricks anymore.
Yeah.
Because you have the Dragon Ravine play. Given it's still not the most ideal because if you get Nibiru, this isn't going to do as much in your hand as a different card. But I think it's still worth playing.
You still have to sadly play it though, as the extender it is.
Yep. He good. I wouldn't play more than one of it because, I said, your opening hand has to be, all gas.
These are about to get cut.
So this actually worked pretty well as a light target that I can discard off of Chaos Space to start plays, add Levenair, or start into the stuff. It was alright. I think I Nibiru'd 2 or 3 times, and the one time, they already had the Herald on board.
Oh, well, you got the Herald off the field, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, not the Herald of whatever.
Ultimateness.
Whichever one they play, I don't know.
Okay. Big guy.
Yeah, the guy that discards a fairy, negate stuff. Again, this is a light monster that you can discard. The reason why I played Nibiru and Gamma was because we didn't have that much room inside of the main deck for hand traps, so I had to play the highest impact ones I could, and they happen to be both lights that I can discard for Chaos Space.
Some bricks.
Yeah, they're cool. Like I said, you can always add this off of the Black Metal Dragons so that you can shuffle it back and draw another card off of Soyuja, which is pretty cool.
The other best card in your deck?
That's a really good card. Make sure you're shuffling back Striker Dragons and stuff. You can, I Guard Dragon combo twice in the same game because you can just shuffle back LP.
Triple Monster Reborn.
This card also really good. This card actually underperformed slightly because it wasn't immediately an option in my hand.
Oh.
Because I had to get something in the grave, and I had 11 air and all spells, and so it wasn't actually. There was one situation where it wasn't God tier, but it's really good because that lets you keep Boot Sector Launch on the field. You can just pop that instead of Boot Sector Launch for the Rocket Tracer.
That's true. Triple Copies Quick Launch.
This card blew out people. People would Gamma me, Nibiru me, and then knock 3 cards out of my hand, and then I would just
do this start combo again?
Yeah, I would just do this and then continue to full combo them.
Our extender.
It's really good. Sends Absolouter, sends Safer. It's all really good.
This trash card.
Yeah, I tried the deck without it, but I still think it's worth it to play it.
Our Broken Field Spell.
Yeah, it's really good.
Some gas.
Like I said, just straight gas.
LOL.
So eventually, if we ever get Crossout Designator, waiting 2 years for this card to come out, we could probably play, it'd be nice if Call by the Grave was back, but we could go to a more defensive play where we're playing Crossouts, we're playing Call by the Grave, stuff like that, but right now we just, one bricky boy.
And then I see we're playing Nightmare Griffin.
We're not playing Nightmare Griffin, actually. So what we do is in our main combo, we go through probably 25 out of the 45 cards there.
Yeah.
And then we add as many, we end up, by the time we make this our usual, we have 6 cards in our hand.
Yeah.
And we're drawing off of the, we're adding Red Eyes, Black Dragon.
Yeah.
And so we're digging through half of our deck for this card. Because there's so many, everyone's citing Dark Rulers, Droplets, Lightning Storms, all these blowout spell cards. So this is this actually just basically won me the tournament because of this one card.
Cool, so we just blow our opponent back out.
Yeah.
Alright, extra deck. Staples.
Yeah, the Striker Dragon's cool.
Best Link 1.
Probably.
Next to other second best Link 1, and then third best Link 1.
Followed by the 4th best Link 1.
Oh, our anti-Nibiru card.
It just says, hey, you know, this, like, getting a Beerud plus having, like, a tracer in your hand, you just special the tracer with the boot sector launch, you end up with, like, a Dragoon and a Borreload Savage.
One Heavenly Boy.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Verte for Dragoon.
Yep.
Combo Extender.
He's really good.
Combo Extender.
So yeah, he's also pretty good. The whole reason we play the Rocket Synchrons is for this guy.
This stupid card.
So I think we're almost to the point where we can cut this. It either would be him or Dill, and I think Dill would come up more often than this, just for like making Borreload Savage later in the game. But he's still useful with getting rid of some stuff. But definitely Dill's an option there.
I mean, he unlocks you.
Yep.
Like, that's the only purpose in his life. One Draco Expada.
I had a game where my opponent had made a Rainbow Neos and had a whole board. I had a whole board. The only card I had live at the point was my Dragoon, and so I Nibiru'd myself. And his Nibiru token had 15,000 attack. Proceeded to make this and win.
Oh. Your Turbo Draw Power Extender, like you said.
Yeah, he's really good.
Part of our combo.
Yep.
Part of our combo.
And this is against Virtual World, like probably the best option you can have. Just negate the cards out of their hand, and you'll be good.
This big boy.
Yeah, he's really good.
Snapmaster 5000, aka ruin your opponent's day. So that's the extra deck.
Yep.
Side deck looks pretty basic here.
I still can't get rid of this card. I just can't get rid of it.
He's good.
He's really good.
Anti-dinosaur maneuvers and some other shenanigans.
Yeah, it's also pretty good against like Virtual World or like I guess in your like a mirror or something.
Back row.
Yeah, we don't like that stuff.
Triple Hadoken.
Yeah, I mean we're literally playing a whole big or not a big engine, but you know we're playing Imperial Order and all these cards just because of how much this and Forbidden Droplets has to do with in the format.
Speaking of droplets.
Yeah, speaking of droplets, same thing.
Card's super good. Triple Twin Twister. You ever want Cosmic over this?
Well, ideally these would be Lightning Storms, but I don't have them.
That's fair. The more you know. This is discarding ever heard off of this?
Not necessarily. Usually it doesn't matter too much. And I can't cut this and Pinkertops. Like they've just been in my side deck for so long, and every time I think I want to cut them, they come up. That's
fair. So that is our Dragon Link. Any final comments, Sally?
No. Like I said, it's all about gas now. Whatever you have to play in your hand has got to be, it's got to be playable at any given moment.
The more you can open up, the better off you'll be.
Yeah. The more cards like Quick Launch you open up. Like I think I drew 3 Quick Launches and it was great. It was probably the best hand of the day.
Oh my god. Alright guys, check out our friends at Trading Card Mint and UGOBlackMarket.com down below in Code40, and we will see your beautiful faces another time. Peace out, guys. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out Code40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by Code40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcogames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.